Welcome to the Account Solutions. In this video tutorials, I'll be showing you how to use our church finance template. Template was designed for a user to enable their church record their inflows and their outflows. Inflows in terms of offerings, tithes and other donations, pledges. Outflows in terms of expenses and the cost they incur in running the activities of our church from week to week. So we just open this Excel template here. Once you open the template, this dialog box will appear. You can either log in or you exit. The close button will not work. So I'll just log in to the interface. Now, because I'm logging as an admin, I will have the privilege to see this sheet. But if you're logging as a user, you will not see this sheet. You will just see the sheets that are assigned to you. So I'll just activate this. Activation helps you to open up the sheets that are assigned to you as the admin. So your best button is navigate. Click on navigate and you'll see the interface for you to start using the template. So I just run you through the structure of this template. We have the setup, the post transactions and the reports. Now, setup is when you are about to start using the template. At installation, we will set you up with your different chats and members in your church. But as you start to use the template, you may need to start adding in new members, new accounts, as you have in your own parish or district. The first thing you will see here is new member. Now it gives you a form, a user form, where you can now type in the name of a new member. Now always check if the member is in any of these particular ministries that are here. If they are not in this ministry, you just close here and come to new ministry and add a ministry. So just start here and add a new ministry. We enter, let's have a ministry like local mission unit. Add, close. Okay, alright, let's check if that it is here. We have local mission unit. Let's add a new user. We have Roma Benson. Sex, male. Phone number Then if WhatsApp number is the same, you put the WhatsApp, otherwise put the WhatsApp number. Then email address, we have ubenson@hotmail.com. Then address 305 Loop Drive, Western Lagos. Right, you add. That is how you add a new member. You close. Now for the account chart, you need to add the account code, account name, select the account type, the account class, and the account group. Now the account codes are in 4 groups. You have the 100 series, 200 series, 300 series, and the 400 series. The 100 series are your assets. So you have your fixed assets, your cash, your debtors, and the rest of them. Then the 200 series are your liability, VAT, payee, and the rest of them. Then your 300 series are your income. All the offerings, tithes, investment, departmental deposits are your 300 series. 400 series are your costs and expenses. Those are your 400 series. So, but before you add any new account, always check the account chart and be sure of the last code assigned to that series. So just close here, close this interface, and get to our user interface. Now we have different tables here. These tables generate from the source data. This is table ministry, where you have the list of all the departments in the church to the last one. Now if you watch, you won't see 22 here. We just added local mission, is not here yet. You need to refresh this button to update this table. Now check here, you will have under your account chart for income, the last one here is 377 campus offering. Under your account chart for cost, the last one here is 446 campus cost. So you must be sure of the last code when you enter a new account chart. Under the chart for assets, the last is 103 GTB. Then we have the last table, which is your table for members. Last member is one we just added now, which is 251, which is Omar Benson, but it's not here because we have to refresh this particular page to update our tables. Before I will refresh this, let's go ahead and enter for the income and for the cost. So the income I have 337, so the new one will be 338, and the new one for the cost will be 447. So we'll go to navigate, add a new account chart. So we want to enter a new account chart for income. So the code we want to put is 338. Then account name, let's call it local mission offering. The type, cash inflow are the type of all your offerings, as in your inflows and collections, while the cash outflow are your expenses. Cash equivalents are your bank account if you are creating a new bank account. So select income. The account class is income. Then the account group is let's look for if you have any mission group. That's going to add if you have missions, okay, as a group. Now add, okay. Now you can add a new group. You don't have that group there for the account chart as a type 1. Just close. Let's add for cost. I want to add new cost 447. Got this local mission cost. Type is cash outflow, and the class is cost. And the group is missions. Just type missions here. We're good to go. Add. We have that. Close. Let's close this. And let's now, if you check here, you won't see them here. You need to refresh this particular sheet. Let us click on refresh. Okay, let's check. See, we have local mission units is here now. We have local mission offering, local mission cost, and for the members, we now have the last members, Omar Benson. In all, we have 252 members. Okay, so when that is done, move on to our setup. Now we have the admin panel. This admin panel enables the admin to add a new admin from the list of members. You can add for Omar Benson as a new admin. Okay, select that one and give a password for him, and you add. Have a new admin. You can add new user from here. Select the staff name as a new user. Let's add Sister Hope Alawibe. Put a password for Sister Hope. And select the sheets you want her to have access to. I want her to have access to where she can just post my offerings, and she can also post my expenses. Then she can also view a particular report. Let's say you can view my cash handover report. Okay, so I want her to have access to these 3 sheets. So I'm assigning Sister Hope Alawibe this password, this 3 sheet. You add. Now you can also edit admin here. If I select any admin name, select this one, get data. You can edit the password. This is what I put. You can edit the admin or change the admin to somebody else. Okay, and add. And just close this. Also edit the users. You just type the number of the user. Let's say number 3. Get Sister Hope is number 3, the password. You can edit this user, change her name to somebody else, the lovely or the case may be, or leave it as Sister Hope and save. Okay, now that you get it. That's what happens in this admin panel. Now you can also check the times that people logged in by refreshing this time log. you can now see today is 18th of August. I logged in 10:18 a.m. So you can check who and who came in at a particular time. Use your template. Alright, that is all for now on setup. Now if you desire more setup, you can add them here for you. The last thing to show you is the login and logout. When you click on login, the user form will appear. You cannot close it, you must log in. Then log out, the Excel sheet will close. You click on close interface, it takes you to your dashboard, which I will explain later. Okay, back to navigate. Now the next item I'll show you is the post transactions. Here you can post record your offerings, record expenses, record tithes, kingdom investment, environmental deposit and journals. Now these are based on a particular user that asks us to customize for their church. So based on your own church, how you record your transactions, we can customize also for you. Alright, so I'll just take you into their different interface and show you how they work. Go to record offerings. We have this interface. Just select the mode of receipt, if it was by cash, POS, transfer, check or deposit. Then put in the code. I told you your bank and cash codes are 100 series. I put 101 here now. You will see cash account will come out. I'll type in the date of transaction 18. We have this already. Then I'll now type in the code, the offering that I'm receiving, collection code. I'm receiving offering from 337, that's campus offering, from 338, that's local mission offering, from 306, that's devotional offering. These are different offerings you are receiving at that date. You're not keying the amount that you receive from those particular offerings, okay? And you are good to go. You can now say post. Alright, to ask you, are you sure you want to post? Okay, can you select mode of receipt? You need to select if it is cash or not. Select cash and you say post. As if you want to. If you're not sure, say no. If you don't want to go ahead with it, just say reset all. It will reset everything for you. That's for receiving offering. The same thing happens when you are recording expenses. In this one, you select the mode of payment. I'm paying through cash. I'm paying from 102. That's from my VBA account. Then I'm paying for 442. I'm paying for utility bills and power. I'm paying for 447 local mission costs. I'm paying for 446. So you are paying for all these particular cost centers. Putting the amount here and you post. Okay. Now, when you get to tithe, it's a little bit different in tithe. For tithe, we have more cells to fill in. Now you need to also put in how you receive it. If it's cash they pay or through POS or transfer, you just select anyone. Receiving code, maybe through this bank that was transferred. Now you don't need to select the collection code or name. Just select the title. You have a list of all your members in this particular drop down box. Okay, that is all you need to do here. Select the title. For example, you don't have any particular name, just select general members. Led by David Peter, you will see the code will come out, the title will appear as the account name, and the ministry will appear men's ministry. Then put the amount tithes, 50,000 naira tithes. Okay, that is all. But if you don't want, if you have a long list of members, I don't want to search through all this list. You can search for it here. I want to search for anybody called Solomon. Just type Solo, for example. Come here and it will filter all the have Solomon Nuche, Cyril Solomon. Okay, to filter all the Solomon we have here. I'll not select Solomon Nuche. He's paying 35,000 naira. I want to search for, I want to put in person, but it's too long to select. Now if you don't remove this Solo here, you will still be seeing these two Solomon on all the sheets here. We're seeing them on all the sheets. Don't remove this, you see them everywhere. Alright, you need to clear this one, clear. And when you come back here, you see all your members will appear here. I want but December, I'll put the amount. Now I want to search for any Frank, but I can't go through all this list, but it's too much. I just come here and I just type FAR, for example. Come back here to filter you Sister Linda Frank, Richard Francis, Maria Francios, Jennifer Frank, and Frank Jane. I want this guy. Okay, so that's how you pick your titles and record how much they've paid as tithe. All right, just clear this and reset. Now we have for Kingdom Investment different groups. We have from group 1 to 6. Now I don't know if your church has something like an investment where members contribute money to fund different areas of the church, like buying equipment, buying land, and the members have been grouped. Okay, so if you don't have that, then it's not important for you. But if you have that, then it's important for you. Just come here as usual, select the account collection center, that's that cash or POS. Then type in, if it's cash, of course, you type in 101, which is the code for cash. Put the date. Then no need of putting the collection code and the name. Just come here and select the group. Maybe group 6 is paying. Give you the account code and account name. Now, to use this thing very well, you need to print out your account chart and put by your side or paste on the wall of your office, so you can easily check the chart and put the code. That's what you need to do. Put the code and you're good to go. Now you can add a new group here. Just type group 7. Come here to appear group 7. Alright, you're good to go. Select the group 7. Put the amount they paid and you're good to go. And now in our post. Okay, let's reset this. Now you also check your departmental deposit. If you have departments that contribute money, or they have a purse and once in a while they retire the purse back to the church, then any money deposit from those departments, you need to capture them down. Alright, like I said, this was designed for a particular church, so it may not be the same thing for your own church. Just have the same interface. Just select the department from the list of departments. You can do from local mission units. Okay, your account code will come out and the name will come out. Select the mode of payment, cash. Receiving code is 101, which is cash at hand. This enables the account to post to the database where it belongs to. Okay. Alright. Then the final one for recording transaction is journals. These ones are mainly for those that have an accounting background or have an accounting knowledge. Enable them, okay, enter journals, adjustment entries that couldn't pass through the other interface that I have shown you, but has to be, or want to correct an error in your receipt. Maybe you receive an offering of 10,000 naira and there was a refund or something happened, you need to adjust that. You can do that through journals. Just come here, type in the date, then put the code. We want to move it from 301 to 305. Was a mistake in posting. No, I had put 305 before, was a mistake. I need to correct, I can reverse it. Come in here, put your debit and put your what? Your credit. Then put the narration for journal being reversal of wrong entry or something like that. Put the date and you post. That's how it's being done. Okay, reset all. Okay, that's all you need to know for post transactions. Okay, you can make more requests and we'll add them for you. Now the last I will show you on this video tutorial is the reports. We have the cash handover report by PD means post date. Now the database have an automatic date which is called the posting date. That's the date you posted the transaction, but it may not be the date it was due for posting. It could be offerings of Sunday, which was 15th of August, for example. They are posting on the 18th of August. Now the system captures the date you posted it. I need to also type in the date it was due for posting. So you can have your report cash handover. The idea is to have your accurate cash balance as at today, not as at last week or next week. Alright. To have cash handover by posting date, you have transaction report by transaction date, you have the dashboard, tithe report, GDS report, then we have all these other deposits. Okay, these are the things you need to capture, and your income statement, financial position, as the balance sheet, and trial balance. So let's look at the cash handover at PD. When you come here, you see a table. This is a pivot table here. This is a pivot table here, okay, that captures cash inflow, listing all the source of inflow, and cash outflow, listing all the source of what? Outflows. Then cash handover is the balance. This is based on database. We're going to filter it by either year, month, or weeks. Now the weeks are labeled from this date to this date. So to avoid going through all this week, just filter by month first of all, then select the week. So just click on, if you watch, you cannot click. You need to click on filters to make it easy for you to filter it. Now I can't start looking for the date of the week. So you just come to, let's say, August 2017. August gives you 5 weeks. Okay, you can now choose any week. It starts from the newest week date to the earliest date, from 5th of August of the first week. So you click on this. See if the only tax came in that week. Click on this week. Only tax came in. So that week. Tax came in. So that week. Tax came in. So that week. Alright, so you can filter by weeks. Then you clear your filters and clear your filters also. You have this. So this is how you report your cash handover. At the end of this month, now December, we have a cash of this for that particular month. At the end of July, we have cash inflow of 2.8 million, outflow of 11,000. This is your cash handover for July. And in July, we also filter by week. First week, our cash inflow was 805,000 and outflow was 11,000. We have cash handover of 794 for that particular week in July. That is how you can give this report to the church board or administrators. Now, if you have any question on this particular report, you can feel free to ask us, send us a mail or send us an SMS to explain more how it can work. Then clear your filters here. Clear these filters also. Okay, navigate. The next report is your transaction report by transaction date. Click on it. We have almost the same thing. In this one, we have cash inflow, also cash outflow and handover. Now here gives you room to check particular account and see how it's doing. By clicking on filters, you can see choose to look at, let me see, castle project offering. Look at it. We are seeing the particular amount that was received in July and December for that project. Okay, click on December alone, you see just 5 million. Click on July, we are seeing 9,000 naira. Also filter by weeks. Only 1 week in July that the money came in. Okay, so clear filters, you are good to go. This is how the report is generated. Now, next report you look at is your tithe reports. Now we have men ministry tithe, women ministry tithe, and month by month. Also use this particular slices to filter your report based on the particular report you want to generate. So remember, you must refresh this data. Once you post new entry, you must refresh this data to get your report. You can check particular brother and see their tithe for the period, for the year, for the month, and for 2 or 3 years. You can just check everything here. You can also search for members. You want to search for tithe of Solomon Uche. Solomon tithe there. Okay, so just cancel it. Alright. Now also look at your GDS report. Okay, gives you GDS income and GDS expenses, as the case may be. You can just search by date or by group. Okay, so navigate, look at your environmental deposit report. Gives you the department and how much they've deposited so far. You can filter this based on the weeks and the months and the year. Okay. Also go to Kingdom Investment. You see the group 1, group 3, group 5. Now, in Kingdom Investment, when each group pay money, an amount is taken to welfare. So I have seen this credit entry here. It goes straight to welfare. You have your GDS, Kingdom Investment balance. You can filter by months, year, or weeks also. You now have the last one, which is trial balance, which gives you summary of all your ledger heads, account heads. Okay, so what happens here is that this particular currency picks from your data for the year, because we have 2007 here. If you want to change this, you just have to go to your user interface here and you change the particular year. Okay, if you change this year to 2018, you go to your trial balance, you will not see data there because nothing is in the 2018. Now this is last year transactions, 2016 transactions. They are called prior year transactions. So go back to our user interface. I'll just select 2017A. Come back to your trial balance and select. You see that the transactions are here and the account has balanced. Now, if you have opening balances before using this template, you just have to just type them in here and to generate to your current year transactions. Now, after the end of the year, you can click on balancing forward to go to the next year. What happens is this current year will move to prior year, and prior year will move to prior year 1. So the account will move. The idea is to help us have a comparative figure when looking at our income statement. You have figures for current year, prior year, and prior year 1. This is your income statement, showing your income and your expenses, your cost. Have your accumulated fund at the end of the period. We also have our balance sheet, which is our position in the business. We have asset and liability, have your accumulated fund. Always check this accumulated fund should be the same thing what you have in your income statement. Okay, it should be the same figures you should have here. You know it is balanced. Finally, I'll show you the user interface we have shown you before. It just gives you picture of your tables, the ministry, account names, that's the chart, then your members list. Also, you can filter this list based on, you want to see only women ministry, I'll click on here. You see only the women ministry. You want to see the youth, I'll click on here, see the youth ministry and how many they are in number. Alright, you see members in each ministry. Click on local mission, 1 member in local mission. Okay, click on men's ministry, 4 members in men's ministry. Alright, so you can clear your filter from here. Then finally, look at the dashboard. Dashboard shows you a picture form of your tithe, your kingdom investment, and your cash flow. Cash flow, this is the inflow, and this is the cash outflow bar. So look at your cash flow report, cash inflow, cash outflow, and you can also filter all these charts based on this particular slicers that are put in years, in months, and in weeks. Alright, so with this, we have shown you how the structure of this template works. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to record transactions and generate a report. Thank you very much for spending time with us, and I hope this video will be helpful when you start using our template to manage finances in your church. Thank you, and have a nice day. This template is not on our free template page on our website. If you need this template, you need to go to our customized page on our website and make a request for this template. You can send us a direct message via email or SMS from the contact you will see on our contact page on our website. However, if you need our free template, you can also go to the free template page where you can look for the templates that you need for your business transactions. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our website, and be the first to get our videos and our articles on our templates. Thank you. Cheers.